What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can get cheap team diamonds fast on Black Friday. I'm going to talk about more of the XP boost glitch, give you guys some tips to kind of get you guys up and running. But first, I'm going to need you guys to go ahead and like the video as we jump into it. Number one, you guys should already have everything completed, and you should be about level 18. If you're not at level 18, go ahead and drop your levels in the comment section. We can figure out why you're not at that level very simplistically, because if you've been doing everything I've been showing you guys, you should have no problem with your XP and your level. So obviously, like I said, we go over the dailies, nothing crazy there. This week it's going to be all Madden players. I don't know what they're going to do going into next week, but it should be another program there soon, because I don't really understand the way that they're doing it. But we all know that Harvest is out and it's going to be all Madden, because there will be no way that they'll just drop something crazy on Thanksgiving Day, right? Or maybe they will. You never know what they're doing. I don't know. Also over here with the week 1 and the season 4 sets, everything over here should be done. I had a few people come back and tell me that they've been doing all of these things on easy solo battles. Well, guys, every person is going to do whatever they want, but what I'm saying is, if you play the game, right, organically, you're going to get a lot of this stuff that they're asking you for. If you're not an online player, I recommend the solo battles on easy. That was one of the first things I recommended once they started doing this. But if you play the game organically, it doesn't matter, because you'll still be able to do everything. And then when you don't have something that tracks in, in regular head-to-head or something like that, like this, with the force the fumbles where it's just any mode, you just go into a challenge and do it easily and get your XP. But it's all up to how you guys want to do it. I'm not going to tell you like, yo, bro, you got to do this or you got to do that. That's not what we do here. We make suggestions and then you guys figure out what works best for you. But again, if you play the game organically and you just play it, every day, like I do for the streams and stuff like that, you're going to get all the other things regular. But if you want to do everything and just get it done, usually one, solo battle will do most of it. If you just track what the actual objectives are, you shouldn't have an issue. All right. Now, we're going to talk about the fact that EA Sports, okay, they're going to be looking to get in your pockets very soon. All right. It's going to be Black Friday. All right. I'm going to lay it out for you guys and let you understand why you should wait before you start spending money to get team diamonds. If you did not watch the video where I showed you guys how to spend 200 and make 7 million, right now all of that's done. The team diamonds have come down to about 4 or 5 mil. So yes, you could still do it, but it's going to be a little bit harder and you're going to spend more money. Okay? EA Sports' objective is to make new players come in and spend money and do that over and over again, and then they start to win in abundance. But for those of you guys that understand the way that they drop things, we're going to talk about Black Friday. Now, to give you guys an idea of what they're probably going to do, they're going to give everyone an option. Okay, they're going to give you guys packs where it's a possibility you could pull this, it's a possibility you could pull that, whatever. It doesn't really matter what the packs are though. All right. They're going to be probably locked if they do it the same way they've been doing it over the last couple of years. There are going to be several glitches that are going to happen no matter what. There has not been one release on Black Friday that did not have a problem. And yes, EA Sports guys, if you're watching this and you're in the MUT team, there has always been something that we have been able to take advantage of. Sometimes it's so bad that they have to shut down MUT and then put it back up. Okay? So even if that doesn't happen, right? You're going to get opportunity deals where you're able to get certain things. Like if you look at this, right? This Team Diamonds Champion bundle, this is all the way at the end of the season or when you get to level 50. So they're pretty much telling you they're going to give you an opportunity to get a 95 or a 92 champion, but you have to wait. Similar to this, on Black Friday, you're going to see a lot of different stuff like this. Okay? Now, obviously, all of them are not going to contribute to Team Diamonds. But we are only concerned with Team Diamonds unless they drop something else that's even more appealing. If you guys are still playing College Football 25, Calvin Johnson actually drops today, which means he'll be dropping very soon in Madden Ultimate Team. That's usually how they do it. When we see it, Madden Mobile or whatever they're doing, or, however they do it, college football, whenever they get a card or something like that, we usually get it as well. So that's going to be happening soon. So if you have not been able to go ahead and get any of the Team Diamonds and you're like, yo, G, I really want Team Diamonds, but these prices are crazy, all that stuff, I get it. I understand. You don't have to go ahead and listen, bro, you can just wait it out. I was going to do this and get my free, Team Diamond well, not my free team, but excuse me, not my free team diamond. I was gonna go ahead and get my diamond and then use the exchange set and exchange it for another card that is worth the most coin, right? And then I was gonna make my money that way. But then I said to myself, in another couple weeks with Black Friday, they always do deals where they start slashing prices and all kind of weird stuff, and then everything becomes abundant. Like inside the auction house, there's going to be a lot more cards, which is going to drive the price down in certain cases for other, promos. So I didn't go this route. I just let you guys know, for those of you guys that compete or you wanted the best team, this was the easiest way to do it. I wanted you guys to avoid the other team diamond packs because they were all garbage. And that was, that's what the major problem was. So now, with all of that being said, one of the things that you guys were still asking about is like, yo, G, if I still want to go through and complete some team diamonds and then get a few of those discounted packs to get like 4 of the tokens, would it make sense? Let me show you what I did, right? So if we go over to my items, I'm going to show you, I completed a few team diamonds, but I only did it to sell them to make coins. All right. I didn't do it for any other reason. This guy I kept because he's really good, Bruce Smith. I can't imagine how good his 95 is because his 92 goes crazy. So I did 2 of them. All right. Just hear me out. If I were to do 2 more, if I were to go to the sets, right, and I go through it and I do 2 more, whatever 2 it is, right, and then I go ahead and get those 2, it's going to make it less amount for me to spend if I go and do that bundle, but yet still I'll be still spending decent amounts of money. When we can wait it out, we can do what we want in here. Like if there's anything that you guys see like, yo, I want to get like a 92. Somebody was telling me about Lester Hayes or whatever. If you want to do any of that you can go ahead and do it. But just keep an eye on what the price ranges are, because the price ranges are really fluctuating with the exception of the 95s. Everybody knows that the 95s are the go-to cards. Very, very unlikely that you're going to get a snipe. It's extremely unlikely. Will it happen? Maybe. I don't know. But very unlikely. So the reason that I'm pointing that out to you guys, there is a high possibility, okay, that once Black Friday drops, they're either going to give you guys deals on just outright 92s or 95s. So the fastest way to do it is just to wait until Black Friday. Because if you go through this, like right now, if I look at the prices of these cards, right, and I go to complete them, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I want to make some money off these cards. I heard that this guy's pretty good, by the way, Vic Beasley. Like, I want to make some money off these cards. So I'm going to complete these sets, right? Each one of them is 700K. It's going to cost you so much more than that to be able to complete any of them, okay? So this is what's going to happen. Everybody needs to understand. It's a very important part of this. If you just want to get a card for now to utilize in-game and you're just like, you know what, I'm not going after the 95s, I would say, all right, you could put together a set if you have a lot of miscellaneous cards. But if you're trying to sell them, right, you're not going to be able to make much profit with the way that it is. So no matter which card you want, even if it's a theme team or whatever, I would suggest, if you've done nothing so far, to just continue to wait, because it's not going to hurt you at all. All that's going to happen is you're going to be very upset once the market fluctuates and everything goes down as far as price once you start doing this. But don't get me wrong, right? After Black Friday, we jump right into zero chill. That's where it's going to get nasty, because they're going to figure out a way to give us cards that are similar to the overalls that are the team diamonds, but they're not supposed to be like that. Because theoretically, we weren't supposed to have 95s. There were supposed to be 92s and probably 2 of the masses, which was Eli and Julius Peppers, but they got greedy and they put the 95s out in sets and then took them down, and then now you only can get them from pulling them. So for the most part, Zero Chill is going to have another card or a couple masters that may be equal to the 95 as well. So your team is going to get built regardless. It just depends on how you want to go about doing it. I would just suggest that we wait on Black Friday. Other than that, if you want a few of them that you want to do, like whichever way you want to do it, I would go through this and see what the 92's values are and just buy them. For now, just buy them. And just, what I'm saying? If you got to get rid of some other cards, if you wanted to dabble with some 92s, again, the 95s are really, really wild. So unless you're going to take advantage of Black Friday, I wouldn't say spend 4 or 5 million on any card. All right, that's going to be our game plan. So other than that, I want you guys to have a blessed day. Stay well. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, yo.